Upstart airline EasyJet wants to expand to the Caribbean region and do a similar shuttle service into Brazil using a 92-seater aircraft. But that all depends on the regulatory agencies in Guyana giving the go-ahead. The CEO of the fledgling airline, Sonny Ramdio, said that he had to meet with President Ramotar at the weekend over some of the concerns of the airline.
Well, we're in discussions with the local government here to begin offering flights to Port of Spain, Barbados, Antigua, some Brazilian destinations as well. These flights, as we're working it out, will be operated as shuttles. So we potentially will have 3 to 4 flights per day on a smaller aircraft that can basically do quick turns to minimize our operating costs. And we believe that will do phenomenally well. We're looking to introduce a hybrid product, if you would, of a low-cost fare model where passengers can buy a seat without any baggage for a low cost, or if they want to take a bag with them, it will be an additional $40 for that bag. We're also looking to partner with other regional carriers as well as international carriers with some of these regional flights to offer destinations that were unreachable from Guyana. So I'm very excited about that, and more information will be forthcoming in about a month or so.
The airline CEO says that while EasyJet is listed as a charter, it is really operating as a scheduled service on the New York route. Ramdio had a complaint about what he termed unfair competition because at least one airline flying the North American route is using subsidized fuel, and then there's the issue of predatory pricing. He explained the entrance of EasyJet has resulted in some really low fares, clearly intended to put his airline out of business. But the CEO contended even with incidents like the one that damaged the aircraft on the ground at the Cheddi-Jagan International Airport recently, the airline has been managing the airlift out of Guyana to New York and Toronto.
Part of the challenge we encountered as part of that disruption is the parts that was necessary to ferry that aircraft back to a maintenance hangar was shipped via a Caribbean Airlines flight from New York. You know, I find it really convenient that those parts were just lost. You know, our maintenance team was on the phone with Caribbean Airlines on the hour and every hour, stressing the importance of those parts. You know, and while I don't want to say anything more than, you know, it just seems a matter of convenience, you know, something definitely seems to be wrong there. We were able to get secondary parts, which we had somebody personally escort down here on a Delta flight. And as such, we were able to ferry the aircraft about 2 days later.
Both Caribbean Airlines and Delta, the two other scheduled services operating the North American routes, have been making special offers to keep their passengers. EasyJet recently started a once-weekly non-stop flight to Canada. For Capital News, Enrico Wilfred reporting.